Percent bars are a very popular function in AdapTable, which have had a makeover in version 7. So let me just show you quickly what's changed and how to use it. The concept is exactly the same. It allows you to see a numeric column, the values in that column, as a percentage of the cell value against the total potential value of the column. So to create a very simple one, you just go into a numeric column, click create percent bar. It will automatically create a range for you. I'll explain in a moment what that is. So most simple version, click next again. There's your percent bar, and then when you click finish, as you can see, it now shows the value of the cell in the color you've chosen against the total of that potential column. So what's a range? Well, a range, very simply, is when you can choose buckets in which to put the value. So let's give an example. Let's say go to this item count column and let's create a percent bar. But instead of going all the way from 0 to 14, let's say that everything between 0 and 5 is going to be in this red range. Then anything between 5 and 10, we will put in, say, an orange range. And finally, everything between 10 and 15, we will put in our green range. Let's assume that makes sense for us. Let's remove the back color for now. We'll talk about values shortly. And there we are, 3 ranges, 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. And then you can see it shows the values accordingly. And obviously it's live, so if I change that to 2, it goes into the red. And if I change this to 14, it goes into the green. So what are the values? Well, they're very similar, but they just allow you to see what the cell value is, as well as the actual pictorial representation. So let's have a look at that. So let's create a new percent bar. We'll keep, actually let's change the color as well, why not? So let's make it a lighter blue. And then we will have a back color, but we'll make it lighter. So let's make it against gray. And then we'll say we want to show a value in the cell and we want to show a tooltip. So for each cell in the percent bar, we want to see the value and we want to see the tooltip. And what do we want to see? Well, let's see both. Let's see the actual cell value, i.e. the actual number, but also that number as a percentage of the highest number that the cell can contain. And what does that look like? So click finish, and there we are. So for each cell value, you can see the range, but you can also see the actual cell value, and you can see it as a percentage. All what's going on behind the scenes is that we're taking advantage of the wonderful AG grid itself, as we do throughout AdapTable, and particularly their excellent cell rendering functionality. So essentially these are just very, very advanced AG grid cell renderers, but the beauty is users can create them at runtime with just a few clicks, though obviously you can also create them at design time through config, and it's very simple to do so. So there we are, percent bars. We've just made it easier than ever to use them and added some nice new functionalities such as ranges and being able to see both cell values and percentage values. As always, thanks for watching, and any questions, do please get in touch.